shoot. That's a lot of sunlight. All the white reflects on everything here. So yeah, those selfies don't really work. Ooh. Let's walk back. Tucked away just in the side street of a busy main road is some Dutch colonial history. This is now the This is now the Maritime Museum of Indonesia, Jakarta. This used to be a warehouse of the VOC, Vereenigde Oostindische Compagnie, East India Company. Seems to be a hot day today, but we'll manage. Mostly it's indoors. First let's head for the entrance, which we just passed, because I wanted to show you how it looks like from the outside. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, makasih. Got a nice booklet and a ticket for the watchtower. But first, let's have a look at the warehouses that have been here for roughly 400 years now, 350 years. Oh, that looks really nice, very well maintained. Good morning from Jakarta. Today we are in a very old location. This is the Dutch colonial warehouse complex of the former port of Sunda Kelapa, where old Dutch merchant ships would arrive and depart, of course, because the spices were moved from here to the mainland Europe. Let's have a look. Old cannons here. Of course, there's a souvenir shop. Yes, construction was 1773, which makes it 350 years old in 2 years' time. Wow, pretty neat. I think there's some small renovation works done, so you can see the original stones used for the construction. Really long, almost 30 centimeters long brick in these walls. Pretty fun actually, that you can just walk around here and touch everything that's in the museum. It's actually quite rare. So you can also walk around here, as it's really quiet. You can have a look on the outside. Look at that. Wow. Of course, people live here now. It's a big city. And we're just on the outside. Oh, they renovated it because apparently it burned down. Oh, let's see when this happened. '1601. That's over 3 years ago. We were outside just here on the inside. So we came from here and walked upstairs. So this was affected by the fire. This is how it looked after the fire. That's So most what you see is not original. That's clear. Not sure if it had ever had a fire before this fire, but this is proof that a fire can destroy everything, and these ones are the original ones. You can see the fire damage here. Look at that. Those are the only 4 originals, like it's on the side, and the rest is replaced by new construction, iron and steel. And just outside the gates, people are working really hard, having a daily life. Okay, one thing before we walk out of this part of the museum. Message from January 18, of course, day of the fire, stating there's no sprinkler installation yet. And that triggered me to have a look around. I still don't see any fire measures taken. I'm sure the building over there, just behind the pointed roof, is really old as well. But that must be privately owned. 350-year-old brick. Walk into the museum here, notice it's really quiet. Not just a lack of visitors, but also almost no traffic noise. Quite amazing in Jakarta. And of course there's old cannons. This maquette shows the local sites of historic interest. We are at the warehouses here, that's the museum. And here is a fortress that doesn't exist anymore. There's only one wall left, and it said you have to find it, you have to look for it really hard. This is my favorite part of Indonesian museums, diorama rooms. The work that is put into it is normally quite amazing. This is the history of Sunda Kelapa, now called Jakarta, but it has many names before. Indian traders, Islamic traders, missionaries, the Alphin. Okay, that's Portuguese. Cornelis de Houtman. Meet local number 1 and local number 2. Of course, the English were here as well, because he doesn't love the spices, and they call that occupation. Very right. Then of course the very friendly Japanese came, and they are called Salvation Japanese propaganda. Marco Polo, I found you. Vasco da Gama came. Some English dude pointing at a map. And we know Abel Tasman, of course. So, let's have a look at some spices I saw earlier. We have some of my friends here now. This, oh, that smells really good actually. That's why the English, the Portuguese, the Dutch, and about anyone else in the world came to Indonesia. So I've met a few of my old friends. Here's one, see you later, and some Indian dudes. Let's walk outside for a view. That building is renovated. That's not the fishery department. I think that's one over there. That doesn't look really maintained, but there's the watchtower we are going to visit. I have to admit I feel at home a little bit now. Found myself an old watchtower, I guess. That's plastic, that isn't real for sure. Now we are walking to, I'm going to skip the fence here to show you the entrance that are here. We are going to walk to the watchtower now, which is just around the corner. So this is the other warehouses we saw earlier. Reine Aquarium, the Fishery Institute, which has fallen to complete disrepair. And now we are going to have a look at the watchtower. The entrance is 5,000 rupiahs, that's about less than 30 euro cents. And those are more warehouses. You can cross the bridge and walk there. I've made it to across the street to the watchtower, which is right over there. Watchtower is open. So is the collection room, as they call it. And the view will give you an impression of how this seaport was 3 centuries ago. There's the remainder of a bridge now. Pillar right over there. That's gone. You have to walk around to get to the... That's now a fish market. I think it has been a fish market always. This is called the point zero of Batavia because this was originally the point zero of Jakarta when it still was under colonial rule. The point has now been moved to Monas, a national monument of Jakarta and Indonesia, but for quite some time it was here because this was actually the entrance point of Jakarta, Batavia back then. So yeah, point zero. Oh, we cannot go up. You must be kidding. That's disappointing because the view should be quite nice. Oh, sorry, wrong room. That's not the Harbormaster. This one is. Phew. Thought for a second that this would be the end of my trip. What you're looking at here is the warehouses. That's the museum now. And there's boats here. So now I understand the watchtowers we saw earlier, the little guardhouses from the building. This used to be water. So that bridgehead that's there used to be a bridge over water, of course. It has just never been dug out again, although a part of it has been dug out in the last 5 years. And in the distance is the harbor of Sunda Kelapa, which is still in use by the same type of boats that were here hundreds of years ago. and the location of the old Dutch fortress should be there, but it has been demolished for quite some time now. Okay, I've driven up a sketchy parking lot with a lot of trucks just behind around the toll road. This is also the location of the last remaining walls of the Dutch fortress that was here. So I'll just have to leave it and park here and have a walk around. Let's do that. There's a lot of military cars parked here. This is what remains of the old Dutch fortress after over 300 years. Let's see if we can get closer. See no people yet. It's really soggy, so we can't really enter the area. There's people living there, I'm not going to bother them. So this is what remains of it. From this side at least. Neglected, total disrepair. Let's try and walk around it. Oh crap, no, that's not possible. Let's just walk around like the normal people do. Get my feet stuck in all kind of mess here and of rubbish. Yes, it's in complete neglect, of course. Look at how that works. That's amazing. And the thing is, it's still in place after 3 centuries. Oh, that's a black cat that even scared me. Hey, puss! Oh wow. This is actually still a warehouse. I'm sure people go in here every time. Thing is, however, I do trust Dutch buildings. This one is not maintained. So I do trust Dutch buildings, like I said, but the thing is, this is in utter disrepair, has been for probably over 100 years. Not really a place you want to climb into, I suppose. So for now, trying to find something on the outside, except for trucks that have been left alone here. And there's quite a few of them. There's an entrance over there, right in the corner. I might have a look at it as well. Trying to find a way in, but I don't think there is really one. No, I think the people who live here are gatherers of stuff. I'm walking to someone's garden now, I guess. I also have to take and look at possible snakes and stuff. Look at that. And a lot of mosquitoes, but I'll take that for granted for now. Being eaten alive by mosquitoes. Original plasterwork on the walls, most likely. Daily life continues, and yeah, it looks a little bit spooky. This is in fact the old site that's left, one building and a few walls, and back there people live again, so that's not part of it. It looks so idyllic. I was looking for you. Why did you leave me? That's it for now. Going to say goodbye at this beautiful Dutch fortress, completely abandoned. See you in the next video.